You know, I think I've already decided I'm going to begin heavily editing K's levels. So if I don't come across something in the next 5 minutes, this entire section... Oh, cutscene. Sort of. Alright, the bookshelf that only a man could move. It's the only part of the side you're laying down here, ladies. I'm just saying. You know, when K actually has something vaguely important to do. Who? Okay. Bookshelves on the altar. Sacred object must have been displayed here. Something's written on the shelf. Offer up the tone of instruction, written in the ink of etching on the soul. Okay. Oh, I got a key. Nice. Butterfly key. Butterfly key. I haven't even seen a butterfly door, have I? My Meow disappeared. So I didn't actually go and look at the door, but... Well, it would make sense, wouldn't it? Of course, wouldn't it? Fatal Frame 2, Crimson Butterfly, yeah. Yeah. Butterflies were a big theme of that game, okay. That's cute, well done. Piercing of the soul. Yeah, people get piercings anywhere these days, won't they? It was weird when they did their junk. They're even going metaphysical with that shit? God damn. And that's a lot of random swearing in the midst of one sentence, but seriously, you have no idea. Just K. K! Don't you ever do something useful, K? I'm the one who found out about this place. I'm an investigative reporter, don't you know? So is Nancy Drew. No, she wasn't. You just an you know what I mean. You're a little girl, Kay? No. Okay. Okay. What? No, not you. Let me see now. Buttons, buttons. Who's got the buttons? My money's on the witch. Son of a... That's grenade launcher film. Why are you getting it? You useless son of a bitch. Hello? Not a random ghost. Door's blocked from the other side. Nope. Might give you a chance to redeem yourself, Kay. Snap that shutter, son. Make me proud. Okay. Okay, please. Why do I even try? Why do I even try? You can't even figure out which direction she's coming from, Kay. It's glowing bright red, while you were looking straight ahead and she was apparently coming from the right. Even your filament is useless. Probably just get it over with now, Kay, and kill yourself. You need to be better off. I'm just saying. Harsh, you think? Just wait till I've played this game a bit more. I'm sure you'll agree. Okay, please, just turn around. There we go. Okay. Okay. You're shitting me. Walk 5 steps, revive boss ghost. Nice. Nice. Right, never mind. Back up we go. This is getting ridiculous. I've been up there for like 5-10 minutes. This arsehole is still down here, apparently. Yep, screw it. Go looking through the books. Worked so well with the last ghost. The tattooed priestess must lose all her attachments to this world during the rite of commandment. For this reason, those who enter the Kuze shrine must be sure to cover their faces with masks and carry out the ceremony without feeling. Okay. It is especially forbidden for the men to enter the Kuze shrine without kissing their faces in order to keep the priestess's heart from stirring. And by priestess, we mean vagina. Okay. Yeah. Seriously, remember what happened in the first game? When the priestess got the hots for some lad. Engine doom, death and destruction for all concerned. And also the loss of... well, I say loss. Miku's brother ended up living with his hot ghost girlfriend. Yes. In addition of these things, once she'd stopped trying to murder everyone, she was surprisingly attractive. Bizarrely. Good. So glad they're back. If you hear that banging and crashing already, 5 seconds after being back already, what I can hear from next door is crash, bang, wallop, crash, bang, wallop. Fuck's sake. The engraver tome. The engravers who make the tattoos must be tattooed in order to know the priestess's pain, and should be blind in order to see the Just to impair their ability to create an accurate tattoo. Just to make a stencil beforehand, maybe. During the rite of spirits, I must gouge out their eyes, so they might see dreams even when awake, and distinguish the emotions of the red and indigo ink. During the piercing of the soul, they must pierce their hands and dye them in pain in order to transfer it to the tattooed priestess. They're blind and they fucked up their hands, which they need to do the tattooing. Seems like a highly ineffective, at best, ritual you got going on there. I'm just saying. There you go, impalement dome. Choose was mentioned on the shrine earlier. The pain engraved into the tattooed priestess becomes a dream and eats away at her soul. The pain or the attachment to this world is impaled as a doll dyed in soul ink and enshrined. And then the handmaiden's song must be sung and the prayers must be said for the priestess to lay in peace. After all that brutal torture. Flawless plan, can't say that could possibly go wrong. This impalement is the duty of the handmaidens. So if you're going to brutally impale someone with stakes, why not have laughing children do it to them? Just to really mess with their heads before they die. Okay. Okay, please. Okay. X. Game, please. I'm sure this shrine said it wanted the impalement dome, didn't it? Pretty damn certain it did, actually. Except now apparently it doesn't. Ooh. Let's have a look here. Key item. The book doesn't even show up on my key item, so it's... Fuck! Nope, stay calm. Stay calm. Like I said, K's things are very, very infuriating. I don't know where I gotta go next. Talk about preemptive ghosting, she's all the way up here. If I was anywhere near the wench yet, we would have got grain fields and things going on. Okay. I got this, Right, we found a key earlier, didn't we? If I can remember how to get back where Mio was, should just be able to use the key on that door and that should be that, right? Okay. All that noise and kerfuffle. And she's not even there. It's just the game messing with me at this point. Ooh, spooky things, ooh! Except there's nothing actually there. I see a little butterfly flying in the sky. My oh my oh my. Why are the red butterflies here in my ghost mansion? Yeah, whatever. We're going to be together forever. I don't know if any siblings that are actually that close. I guess that's the thing that only ever happens in, like, you know, television and media and such. Never in real life I ever met genuine siblings who want to be together forever or what else have you. It'll be a case of as soon as we're both 18 we go our separate ways. We'll meet at holidays, and other than that you better stay the fuck out of my sight. Perhaps that's just my experience. Right. That basically knocks ghosts back without having to get a critical attack on them in order to do so. Ah, crap. Okay, so Mio's that way, but there's even more hallways this way. I can't bother to go investigate. The less time I spend as K, the better. Right, how do I trigger the end of this? Get into the cage, I'm presuming. So... buttons. Nice hat you got there, kid. Huh? Is that it? Just have to find my cousin, niece, whatever inside a cage? Sweet. I know, right? That was nightmarish for a whole new reason, wasn't it, Ray? Yeah, well. Never mind. Well, I should go investigating around the place, shouldn't I? Seems like a plan. Still nothing in the closet. Can't remember if anything spooky ever actually appears in her closet, come to think of it. I'd be totally misremembering. Subtle. Well done, gay. Like, yo, door over there. Get your ass moving. Bada moving. Ah, the scary closet, you say? Yeah, of course. We're better off to use... I think there's a sound cue, like a muffled voice coming from the closet. I think you probably could have made do with just that game, to be honest with you, rather than doing the whole camera focus directly on the closet. You see what I mean here about the games giving you a lot more hand-holding kind of thing when you're playing as the girls than it does when you're playing as gay? Literally pointing the camera, go here, do this. Watch this spooky FMV. Yeah. You know, in some ways I actually miss this from games. You know, the random FMV cutscenes. I mean, there were some games that did it really, really badly, and the animation didn't match up to the in-game footage at all, but I think the Fatal Frame series always did it pretty well. Just because the character models were fairly simplistic, actually. That's always the problem. The more detailed the in-game models were, the less sort of true to premise the FMVs ended up looking. That's probably why they ditched them in the end. Oh good, it's that chick from The Ring. In my attic. That's what happens when your movie career dies. No pun intended. Blech. Babies. All she wanted was a cuddle, or to grow Bray's tits. One of the two. Dream within a dream. Gameception. Well, that happened. You know, surprisingly, the tattoo isn't actually getting any bigger, is it? It's just sort of reusing that same sequence over and over at this point. It's a bit of a bizarre design choice, you know, to my mind. You know, what do I know, right? A dream? Really? At this point, you're even questioning it, right? Let's be honest with ourselves. You're just doomed. Doomed! Can find out what was in the attic before we got ghost molested. Stay tuned for more hot girl on ghost action. Right. Show me on the creepy doll well the ghost girl touched you, Ray. Try not to fall through the ceiling. That would be bad. No, they're gonna make a reappearance. Fair enough. I got the Spirit Stone radio. Like a hell of a station, really, doesn't it? Yeah, this is Spirit Stone radio. Rah, 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 rah. As mentioned previously, occultist Kunihiko Aso has actively appropriated Western craft with the goal of explicating ancient Japanese belief in and legends of the other world. It is said he was finally able to make contact with Team Silent. The first example of this is when the Otherworld Crystal Radio Signal Receiver, otherwise known as the Spirit Stone Radio, the Spirit Stone Radio's Spirit Stone was a name his colleagues later used. In Dr. Al's research, it is simply referred to as the crystal. So you're talking about the thing inside the device, okay, fine. The principle of the crystal radio is that it utilizes special wave detection properties of crystal in order to pick up the appropriate band of wavelength. Also focused on that fact that stones have been known from ancient times to carry occult properties. Perhaps you could find a special crystal, he could prove himself correct. He said the experiment was a success, blah blah blah, blah blah. However, conveniently, no documentation of it actually survived. Several associates swear down it actually worked. Honest, brah. Okay, whatever. Doesn't sound dodgy at all. Not that it works, by the way. You can't just have a bunch of your mates say, yeah, he did it. I swear down, blood. Don't work like that. Yeah, well. Why don't you just dream a little dream of me? Dancing through the halls, coming for a hug. I'm gonna scare the shit out of you. So why don't you just dream a little dream of me? Ah, the evil doll room. Of course, that's where we are. How could I forget? Hour 6, sacrificial pillar. Still not halfway through the game yet. Yeah, I found it's like 13 chapters. And because this game uses a persistent map, basically each time I unlock a place, it doesn't use a linear progressive map either. I'll say you have stages that take place on multiple sides of the mansion, and across multiple, locations from all 3 bloody games. Get towards the end, you'll have like 2 objectives for an entire level, but they'll be set on vastly disparate parts of the mansion. The majority of the time, we're running from one side of this huge-ass place to another. It does get kind of ridiculous, not gonna lie. I'm also gonna take some time to actually upgrade some of Ray's abilities as well. Because he's just getting daft. How little damage I'm doing. I know I'm deliberately using low-grade film, but even so. Even so. What is with... I mean, I know these rooms seem to be used mostly by children, but seriously, what is with the tiny doors? I've got to ask that now. It's starting to get silly. Very, very silly. Yeah, more crashing and banging? Because of course there would be. You! Huh? I was actually referring to you this time, but still. Get what I'm trying to say here. That's new. There's a glowy on the door. Image of something's recorded in the photograph. Oh, those nutters. Yeah, in case you weren't aware, the weird dolls that are attached to the bamboo canes around that tree behind us. Those represent, a person that those 4 nutters in the photograph murdered.
Still not enough.
Again, so the rules of how the ghost thing works in this, it varies from place to place, but you know the random dudes we found just floating around? Each one of their souls is someone those 4 guys killed. And somehow, their souls, despite the fact they're, meandering around, causing us harm, are also somehow linked to the barrier that's supposed to keep the tattooed wench locked up inside the mansion. I mean, as we've been finding, this place has been expanding throughout all the other pocket dimensions created for various other rituals. And she's like spreading like some sort of bizarre inky disease. And as she goes stronger, and this place expands even more so, she's able to draw people in from the outside who would have got a link in some fashion to, death and tragedy. And those people, which she then curses, she can then use to piggyback back into our world. And scan about looking for yet more victims. That's kind of where your main contention with sort of the leftover ghosts of like the guys who tried to create this ritual come into play. I mean, yeah, I don't understand it is that if you have a certain strength of will, you can retain a sense of your personality. But most of these ghosts are just reliving the final moments of their death over and over again. Even the ones that have a will strong enough to sort of attempt... I mean, that's all... The idea is, the reason they kill people who turn up here is because they plan to use their souls to strengthen the barriers. They're not able to understand that these people they're killing, the thing they're trying to contain is actually using. So their power isn't going into sealing her more sufficiently, it's instead going into making her actively stronger. It's already reached a stage where the seals are essentially pointless. These people, they don't have enough of their original personalities and whatnot left over to understand. They need to just give up the ghost, again if you'll excuse the pun. Door is shut tight, someone's pushing on the other side. What? Why on earth would there be... Why is there a blood trail and a cutscene pointing me towards this door then? Oh god, don't go K on me, please don't, game. It's like all the signs point this way, but actually you've got to go some other random direction. Because that's a thing you're going to enjoy doing, whether you like it or not, son. So it's kind of hard to get across what I mean here, but you have to take my word for it. That is what's supposed to be happening, more or less. Yeah, so that's the point of contention between us and, like, the big boss ghosts, though. So that chap up there. He's wandering around attempting to kill intruders to use their souls to strengthen the seal. Not aware he's just playing right into the bitch's hands. He doesn't have enough of his own willpower, his own mind left over to think it through. Hence why we have to batter him down with our spirit powers. More blood. And the grain filter. Oh god. Angry ghost? Or quietly simpering ghost? He's the guy who ran away. In a room that wasn't linked at all to where he just was.
Help me.
I'd love to. As long as you don't try and murder me in return. Happens far too often in this. Sacrificial pillars. Guarantee's got 10 out of 10 by IGN. Okay. Well, now comes the part where we wander around semi-aimlessly as we attempt to figure out exactly what the hell the game wants me to do. I mean, I'm hoping that the film is actually going to be useful. So I remember this game using the projector a lot to give you clues as to where things are. I remember that being more of a thing in case levels than in Rays. Let's find out anyway. If I haven't pointed it out already, by the way, that other film, that Piercing Soul, that causes a Shrine Maiden ghost to spawn every time you watch it. So you can, like, farm her for points. Right. That's the room we can't get into. That's not very helpful then. What else we got? That is... I don't know it. Oh, that's by the entrance. That's the dude we just saw. Where were the other two then? Guess I should be paying more attention to the Okay. So we know there's going to be at least one guy if we can get back to the entrance. We know that for a fact. Okay. Oh god, how far away is the main entrance to this place? I honestly can't remember at this point. What's going to be my best way of getting there? Grain filter's back. What of it, game? Huh? Huh? Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay. Where does this actually take me? Just what I think about it. Cause I'm assuming the blood trails are more visual cues. No, okay. This leaves me back here. Like, actually here now I've seen the film? Nope. No, he is not. Okay. Okay, never mind. Never mind. Where else can I go that I can't? Nope, still don't have that key yet. Wasn't there one of those puzzles that only Ray can solve up here somewhere? Just while the fort occurs, you know. Sure there was. Pop through here real quick. Hope this ghost bitch isn't in today. She's off busy somewhere molesting Kay. Yep. No, she's busy molesting Kay. No worries then. Blah, locked. It's a holly pattern. Okay, never mind then. Hello? Huh, that's weird. You get the impression you're being watched. A little creeped out by the fact the ghost apparently has a bunch of random scalps nailed to the wall as well. Get the impression it's probably not actually a girl at all. In the case of that rotten nutter from Silence of the Lambs. I'm a pretty girl, a pretty girl. I should put one on K, increase his manliness quota. And for our next act, it's Ray on the amazing flying trapeze. Oh fuck, not you. Can't stand fast ghosts. Best of times, piss. Probably have actually got hit by you. That's just embarrassing more than anything else. Where are ya? Mini wench. Ah! Take it! Something satisfying about punching a mini wench in the face. Take it again! Bang! Oh, I missed. Some of those shutter chances are really, really precise. Love the fact I got like 6 points of damage now though. Yeah, and boom goes the dynamite! Even weak film. Even weak film does that, son. Yeah, what you got for me? Swing left, where she was floating, yes we know. Come on. Knew it! Now I've got to do is make my way very slowly over to where the puzzle is. Shouldn't take too long. Not too long at all. Oh god, come on, Ray.